Hi there and welcome into my channel. Earlier on today I got a Temu haul in and I got these wee gingerbread men in it. I'm going to make decorations, tags, things like that out of them, so I thought I would take you along for the journey. Okay, I've cut out this paper pad, this sheet of paper here, and it's from a store in Scotland, Britain, called The Range, and it's just the gingerbread paper, and there's some nice sheets in there, and because it was gingerbread themed I just thought I would use that. Okay, so all I've done is I've gone round and I've put glue on the other side. A tip I would give you for this when you're doing this kind of thing is, see, because we're going to be cutting out, you really want to make sure your glue is right up to your edges all the way around, because otherwise you're going to have it flapping about. Okay, and another thing I would say is wait till your glue dries, because if you do it when it's wet, it's liable to do that thing where you pull it and it all tears or it bunches up, you know. I'm just going to use a blade here. I've already got one cut out, but I'll go around it and just show you. See, when you're using a scalpel or a blade, just keep your other hand, your fingers behind the blade. Don't go in front of it, and don't lean too hard. The thing is, when you come to corners, circles like that, don't try and do all this carry on going round about it. Cut it off straight bits, like that. Okay, get on about it like that, it's easier. Always turn your wee piece. And small bits at a time. Small bits at a time will get it done. Okay. And then once I had done that, I got this. This came this morning as well. And I just went round about it. And sorry, I know people don't like that, so I'm not going to do it on camera. And just put your fingers behind the legs or whatever so as you don't break them off, and just scrape it off. Okay, and that gives you a nice edge, a nice finish to it when you do it. Right, on this one here, make sure you put your lid back on your knife, folks. On this one here, this was just my demo one. I always do just one, and I didn't ink round the sides, but I thought I would ink round the sides, so I've done this one here and I have inked round it. I've used brushed corduroy and just the blending brushes. So I've used that, and you can see the difference. It does make a bit of a difference. Okay. Now, sticking with the gingerbread theme, as I said to you before, when I was setting up my trolley for Halloween, I go in seasons, and I have got all these boxes here, and they're full of Christmas things. You just get pom-poms, and I've got lots of different brads and large flatback snowflakes. That's some rubbers. I've got big bags of rubbers. Christmas trees, you know, you just gather these things. These are the Tibetan silver charms. Loads and loads of buttons. These wee candy canes, I got these, I'm sure it was in it was either Michael's or Hobby Lobby, but I got them in America. And these ones, absolute load of these things I got in the States. I've got Tibetan silver Christmas trees. If you want an in-depth look at them, just give me a wee shout. I've got all these things here. Right, so I'll just make one the same as this one just because we can. Right, I've got these wee tiny pom-poms. They're wee micro pom-poms, and you can get them in a lot of places come Christmas. I'm sure I get these ones either in the Works or in the Range. Okay, and I've got these wee bells. I've got loads of different sizes of bells, and I've got loads and loads and loads of bells and these things here. I'll use them at another one. So I've got 3 wee bells here, and I've got 3 wee pom-poms out of that one. I've got some twine, so I will thread the twine through these wee bells, wee footery bells. And I've got quite bad arthritis in my hands, so I struggle with wee tiny bits like this. It's trying to get my fingers to do the job. Okay. As you see, it's the fine motor skills that are the problem. There you are, I've got it. Just going to cut a wee chunk off this. Right, so you've got this here and you've inked it up. I'm going to pull over my glue gun. Is it going to switch on for me? I was charging it there, so I hope it's not flat. Right, I'm just pushing the wee bells down. Dun, 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 dun. And then I'm going to tie them. And I want to tie them so that they're bunched up, but towards one end. So you just kind of push them to where you get them. See, like that. And then I'm going to wrap. I don't want them sitting like that. I want them to lie flat on here. And then I'm going to wrap this twine round. And then I'm just going to tie this one in a knot, I think. Because on camera, sometimes I really struggle doing bows because of my fingers. So I'm just going to leave that like that. I'll tie it in a wee knot this time. And that'll just look like a wee scarf. Right, next thing is I'm going to do is wee pom-poms. So I just need a wee tiny blob. And I'll put that wee pom-pom on there. Sometimes I don't need to push this gun, it just runs. And when I'm only doing wee tiny bits like that, I don't usually press it. And I don't know if you know this tip about, see these wee fine hairs you get off your glue gun. See when you're finished with your project, if you run your heat gun over that, it takes all them away. Right, I'm looking for a wee Santa hat now. And it's in this one. I'm sure I got these for Temu or something like that. Okay, so I'm just going to open that up there, like that. And then I'm going to stick a blob of glue in there. And I'm going to put it on at the jaunty angle. Okay, and stick it in at the back. Now, I don't like the way that the hats thing me up like that. So, I'm going to pull it down. But as you see, you just, and it things back up, pops back up. So, I'm going to put a wee spot of glue on here. And then I'm going to stick that pom-pom onto it. And you'll no see that, you'll no know, it's just there. You're going to know. That's it. Right, what else? Oh, I've got a wee Christmas tree in here. One of these wee trees, I think I'll put that on this side this time. And these wee things, they really are, they're as cheap as chips. Put that one there. What else have I got? Do I need? Oh, a wee gingy. Where's it? Oh, they're there. The wee gingies. I've got all different colours of gingies, but I quite like the red ones because I'm doing the kind of Santa theme thing. Okay. And I've got loads of these tubs for all different seasons and all different topics. What else am I looking for? A candy cane. And you can make your own candy canes. This is like toppers that I made last year. It's got an eye missing this one, but I can show you how to make them. And you can do scarves and all that with these pipe cleaners. Right, bit of glue. My glue gun's running. So a bit of glue here. And then a thick candy cane. And I'm going to put that to that side and push that glue up, because if I just put a wee blob on there, that'll be enough to hold this wee ginger. There, like that. move it down a wee bit. That's better. Okay, so there you go, quick and simple. Now, wait, I switch this off so I don't cook myself with it. On the back of this, I'm going to, on my next one I will do, because I can't do it in this one now that I've stuck these down. These ones will probably make for a tree decoration, for a hanging. I'll do 2 of them. And then the next time I'm going to use white vinyl. You know, just that iron-on plastic back sticky stuff. And I'll put that on the back of it first before I do anything else. But if you're interested in a video on that, just give me a wee comment. Just leave a comment, folks, and I'll get back to you, and I'll take you along in the journey of making different ones. I think they'll be along this theme, but same but different, you know. Right, okay. If you like that wee video again, folks. Oh, do you know what? I've got these lovely candy canes. No, beads. These came. Let me see if I can put one of them on. Do I want one of them? Oh, aye. That's quite nice. Try and get my glue gun on. I've had this wee glue gun for years. And it's always my D2, my default one. Because I've bought one I paid £20 for in the range. Just now these have got holes in them for stringing through, but that's okay. I paid £20 for one in the range at the back end of last year, and it's absolutely rubbish. It was broken within weeks. So I keep going back to this one. I got this one in Lidl's years ago, and it's great. Right, so yeah, if you want to see any more videos along these lines, I've got all these different things that I can bring out and show you and build them up. Use these kind of things as your inspiration. Right, folks, I'm going to love yous and leave yous, and I'll see yous all again the next time. Bye.